box. Looper is going to be on that front line. We're very accustomed to seeing him on it, but one of the big problems for Echo Fox, they've been struggling with manipulate the champion select and are pretty big fans of letting the generally considered OPs through in trades and stuff. They actually have never got super well played by Acadian there. Whenever the Shen is on the other side, the early ultimate is very scary, but it has such a long cooldown. Now they go in the recall.
Smithy could be in trouble. No, Froggen gets himself into trouble. Safeguard possibly from Acadian back on Aframu. One last hit. The cripple comes through. He is able to slow down Aframu in one last punch.
Just so
edge of 6, and you see Smithy hanging out. He just hit it. 1, 2, 3. Looks like Gate's just going to give this one to him. They have the arrow if they really want to capitalize. Smithy tries to give himself range to step back. Flash over the wall from Stixley. Chain of corruption back from Keith. But it's not enough over the shoulder. Almost helped out Gate.
teleport comes in.
All right, Looper. Also the teleport coming in from Darshan. I should say Huhi. Yeah, Darshan is still hanging out. Fight in. That's going to be Looper going down immediately. CLG is able to find their target. Acadian, though, is obviously going to go down as he dives to the back of the fight.
That's that mid lane teleport we were talking about. Got to keep track of it. Froggen's still looking around here in the bottom on LeBlanc.
I like it. It's the thought that counts. Oh, Gate. Deja vu for him. Gets himself caught going over the tri-brush, but nice chain of corruption. Once again, Keiths is going to pay off this time. A kick back, a hit back. To the skies to get himself on the turret.
Looper
to the skies, doesn't get in. Chained up. Abyssal Voyage on the other side, but Gate is solo on this one again. Acadian low gets taken down by Huhi. Gets a little bit of speed by tearing the health apart. And there comes Stixley to follow up with another kill.
Said they've got all the abilities ready and they're going to use them all now. Go looking for the mid lane.
There on the Gate. Ultimate from Smithy. 1, 2, 3. Darshan actually joined. That's going to be a stop to teleport coming in from.
You cannot just be extended out in the middle of the map. Now CLG that are surrounded though. Echo Fox might 4v5 this.
The hook onto Smithy. Huhi nicely popping Looper out. They can focus onto him immediately. Wild growth onto Stixley, but he's not alive for long. In goes Acadian, just like usual, and he's going to be able to get a kill onto Smithy. Aframu wins this himself. Sonic Wave just missing onto Aframu. Could have gone to the left.
Chase.
If he can get the hop over the right side of the wall, he definitely closes the gap that Aframu just created for himself. The 1-2 punch coming in from Froggen. And we did say before,
you have the possibility of splitting up, but here we go. Gate is target again.
Ray health. Smithy. Nobody else really can deliver damage back to Smithy. A few more from. There it is. Froggen gets in. The wild growth I thought could have saved him, but it doesn't. Max range onto Stixley. Dredgeline in from Looper. Nicely done as they finally come together.
No way you're stopping this Baron.
He has no mana either, so he can't even attempt to fire in a little disrupting damage. And that is going to be Baron going over to Fox. All members are live. Froggen just made his way to mid lane to make sure that was clear, and they have some breathing room.
Pretty much right on top of the target that you want your taunt to transfer over to.
Right, you don't get much distance after landing.
Also, if your taunt ends, if you go the full distance of the taunt first, then you end up just flashing without the taunt on your champion and you aren't able to get anyone. But Froggen goes in, gets the kill, and gets out with Gate.
Froggen distorting in, just like the shock blast of Huhi to the back line of Fox, but Fox is able to come up bigger. 2 kills now. 45 seconds on the clock for these. Top wave about to be crashing in here, and it looks like they're going to bring mid in with it.
Froggen looking good on the LeBlanc, and they'll have to think twice about giving it over again because Smithy is dead again.
Heads being scratched over on the side of CLG. 12-8, 27 minutes in for Echo Fox. Looking to make a bit of a statement game here after a very scrappy early start. They said, we have a lead, we're going to try and use this. But that can always get your... There's the 1-2. Keith is in the back. He doesn't take too much damage on that. He'll be all right. But now they split the team. Smithy's going to find Froggen. He can only get a quick dash. That's basically a solo kill. Looper did get a tag on him there. Acadian making his way back. They live. They could just go for a sweep here onto CLG. Looper's in the front. Darshan doing what he can as Huhi to the skies. Tries to get to the back line. Zanya's for Froggen, keeping him alive, but Stixley also flashing forward. CLG has tried to mitigate where the damage is going. Keith from the back fires one. Now Huhi's back in. They are just yo-yoing their lives back and forth. And Huhi is finally out for Fox.
Darshan on the front line. He gets slowed. He's going to take a bit of damage.
The Guardian Angel, they're going to have to kill him twice. He knows he wants to go in. That's perfect for Xmithy. Stixxay on the back line as well, waiting to fire in. Kookie, the wild growth is he to the skies, a little early going into hammer form, but they still grab Acadian. It hit the back line. He had to go in. Looper hits up Stixxay. The hits aren't going to kill him though. Whimsy shield from Aframu, but no, it's not enough. Perseverance pays off from Looper, and the top side of the fight sees Darshan versus Froggen and Gate with slivers of health, and they're calling over for Looper. Not much can be played off this. Their minion waves have been pushed back this entire time. Darshan fighting to the last drop. Remember, there's still a GA on Darshan. He takes out Froggen. These guys are gonna have to kill him twice, and they haven't even done it once. This is gonna be a long haul. Do you have anybody to call home about Kobe?
Looper's gonna get close to the turret. Is it close enough? No! Zion Spartan's back, and he takes down
the map. This is where he shines if he can hit those shock blasts.
Baron buff does wonders for split push teams.
Darshan doesn't even have to do anything, commanding the minions in the bot lane to drop the turret. You can see that Negatron cloak denying a little bit more. It was just a chain, but Froggen did not have the chance to go in with that many members of CLG. A lot of some
tanky at the moment. It's
basically unkillable.
Woo, he's in there. Gets snared under the turret, but they're unable to punish.
Oh, that's what they wanted. Stixxay gets just about everything. Wild Growth is still on, but Aframu doesn't have the chance to use it. He gets zeroed out so fast. Aframu low as well, so he could be going down after this as Who gets the growth. And it was CLG looking for the error from Fox.
Darshan's going for the inhibitor, though.
He's also going to have Xmithy with him, too. They need to make a choice now. They're pointing to the bot side. They feel like they can race this. They're going to have a huge wave of minions. Aframu's coming back. Are they really going to race this?
Froggen teleport to the base. They're trying to race.
Froggen just spawned in, so Froggen can show to stop it. After Darshan gets hit, they're going to have to get back because Fox is on the upper hand here with this one. I think it's going to fizzle out once they realize CLG have enough members back, but Froggen will play the stop game with Darshan as this moves on, and we'll keep that to the top.
They're going.
May just go here to CLG's base. Aframu and Xmithy doing what they can. You see 20 and 10 seconds on Huhi and Stixxay. They chose for the race, and it may be the end of the line for CLG. Looper's the only one pounding on the Nexus, and he doesn't even have the minion help as they go to take down Xmithy. They may have the time here. It's Stixxay that came back up. Darshan TPs. That's the GA. He gets it popped. This is time for Stixxay to look around. The arrow's up. Now here is Huhi. They may be able to stop this. Fox choosing to fight instead of the Nexus turrets. Looper's gonna go down. Acadian's next if Huhi can get to the skies, but they're looking for Froggen back in. Huhi's gonna be deleted on this one, and he goes down.
Who's the next challenger? Aframu's coming up in 15 seconds.
Do you have enough quarters even?
It's just Stixxay!
Stixxay goes down. The Nexus is gonna be open after this turret. There's the minions. They're in line. The turret gets dropped. And finally, a sigh of relief for Fox. You see Acadian hands in the air. They take the victory in game 1 of the series.
Ooh. Just forcing that one through, taking down CLG's Nexus. Being start here for the extra regeneration, and the big part of that as well is that mana is converted into health percent for his passive, so he also gets tanky off those. Well, and it's a pretty good early game where Singe was a little bit lackluster before, but very efficient new item pathings. And Darshan, the enemy jungler. The next minion wave is getting through, but it is a 3 versus 2 here. Froggen's coming in to try and cut him off. Acadian!
The love in the beginning of this game for first blood is immense.
Ghost is not going to get you out of that one.
Looper's laughing. I don't know if he's going to be laughing all the way home on this one. He should go down here. Just hanging out in the brush. Oh, I got a kill! He got a kill!
He's still laughing.
Right. He's still laughing.
Classic.
There may be some trouble here on the high road.
Ooh, yeah, face checking into a KazaLoLLCShighlights. You gotta.
No. Almost got him. That's good.
My mid laner is here first.
Is that what he said? Well.
Look at it, yeah, just open up here. Smithy, though, was ready for this.
Oh, Gate. Collateral damage goes down. Xmithy saw that 6 coming up. He was like, yeah, I feel like we're going to get ganked here in the bot lane. Darshan's already on it. One hit. Very nicely read by Counter Logic Gaming, seeing that he's dead on 6. Acadian just came back up. Doesn't want to lose this red buff.
Looper kind of low, too.
Looper, yeah, very low. Wild growth onto Darshan. They should be able to walk this one out. Maybe Darshan or Froggen packaging in. Darshan hit. He gets the Gatling on a few, but cupcaking around. It looks like he might be able to pick up Afro. One last shot from the auto. Summoner heal comes in. Minion steps up front. What a game from the Minions, and what a shot from Keith to finally take down Afro Moo.
It worked out in the jungle interaction where they had a little skirmish, but Smithy actually...
Oh, nicely done. Ninja Cadian.
Up to the top side. Smithy's on the way, but he's pretty far.
There's that push. We had Huhi at turret. Now these guys are going to be here first, and Huhi, again, might just have to stop halfway. Smithy could draw him up further, though. They're looking for a 0 out on Looper or Froggen, possibly. Oh! Looper going a little too hard here. Didn't expect the damage from Smithy. And we see again where the zoning one, right? Oh, curtain call comes down after Moo being a bro. And Darshan as well. They're going to stand in front of those last shots. Nobody should. Oh my God! Oh, you are Eagle Eye! Come on!
I was about
7 is Looper now towards the mid lane.
no summoners on Huhi.
Denies the exit behind the side of the turret. He tries to do what he can, deliver damage to Looper. Bot lane's gonna get hit here. Gate and Keith can get away. Fox is just getting away with murder across the map. Nice lockup by the captive audience, as well as the deadly flourish. And they are able to turn this one around. Huge damage from Froggen. A 3-hit on the AoE rocket. They are going to lose Looper, but that's been the name of the game. Get some, lose something, but they're gonna get a lot out of this one, and Acadian comes up huge with a double kill to end it.
Complete here for Echo Fox. Another roam from Froggen, and Looper going deep.
The Righteous Glory goes on as well. That first item for Looper coming in. Give him the speed to keep the poison on Darshan. And Froggen's able to pick up the kill. Looper just putting these kills on a silver platter for his team now. Mid pressure as well as the second tier on the top side. Gate opens up with the curtain call. Acadian's just like, where are you gonna go? Which one? You're only supposed to move when you know where the missile's going to fall, and they don't even know that time. There's just too much chaos from Darshan. He'll be just under.
Smithy is very low on the front line.
There's the poke.
Huhi's out.
Darshan ultimate, yeah, Froggen soloed out Huhi towards that top side. Smithy's gonna be the next one as Acadian is over the wall. Darshan in the eyes of Fox here. Aframu's already running down the river, cannot give much help. Flung back in against his will. Another double kill for Acadian.
Yep, I'd say go clean up this free Baron so that you have the extra pushing power, and they should be able to take out a large portion of the CLG base. Looks like they're making a split call here to start the push, usher the minions along, and take the Baron at the same time. As long as Looper is the only one getting hit by Baron, and Baron doesn't apply its damage reduction to Acadian or Keith, and they should be able to finish off very quickly. There it is, and now they've got Baron buff for the extra push.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Again, we see it. Fox in position to take
that extra resistance.
The call of the curtain. Nobody wants a program from Chronologic Gaming. They're not watching the show. They just stand back. Chain of Corruption on Looper. Might be able to finalize a kill, but they would have to use everything, and that would be Fox going in much safer. Darshan to the fountain for safety. Huhi as well, almost taken all of his HP from that big rocket from Froggen. Inhibitor goes down. They're going to move over to mid lane, and top is already set and prepped.
They're ghosting for him, though.
Nope, another grass down. Oh, Acadian over the wall onto Aframu. Wild Growth and the Stand United goes onto him. They drop Darshan immediately. Huhi looking to put some stacks on the Mage Eyes. Just got it a few minutes ago. Huhi's looking for the late game. We'll see if he can get that puppy stacked up.
Yeah, Acadian down, but...
Oh, very close. Actually gets Smithy to go all in on that collateral damage and flash. That puts him in a bad spot. Not going to be killed, though. Redemption almost came down, but he gets taken down. Nice hit coming in from Keith. And
Fox right now because they've got the hard work done. The inhibitors are down. They've cleaned out the map. They're already up one game in the series, so...
kind of making CLG scramble, and really they're just changing lanes. Looper causing trouble. Nice rocket coming in from Froggen. Chain of Corruptions gonna wear off quickly. Stixay trying to live on this one. It could be Huhi, though. They both flash out. Neither are going to get hit, but they are watching the inhibitor take hits. One last Nexus turret here, and Echo Fox coming into week 4. Looking a lot better in their games. A good amount of communication here through these, and a lot of patience has been brought into this squad. One final fight, possibly as CLG goes for broke. Keith on the outside. Edge of Night is on, so nobody can aggress onto him. Stixxay and the rest of the team just trying to stay at arm's reach so they don't get taken out. Darshan's gonna be the next hit up. Goes down right on the captive audience, and the Nexus is at 50% health. Looper's keeping Huki at bay. 30-50 in on this one. 21-7, EchoFox coming up with a big win over KazaLoLL Gaming.
Congratulations to